week's episode of WTHS, we take a peek of the new voice class.
We get insight on the Future Medical Professionals food drive.
And we also hear from Kobe fans here at school.
And this is all happening here on WTHS.
Choose your courage.
Welcome back to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm KP Shoemaker.
And I'm Shelby Spain. For all our students who love to sing, this is just the right class for you.
Dr. Williams has a new voice class for those who are interested in improving your singing abilities.
It's a 9-week class, and she said you must be comfortable singing in front of others.
It is about learning some good vocal technique that helps you be a better singer. And I think that people don't realize, but there are a lot of pop stars that have had classical vocal training. Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande. It's a class that you can sing what type of music you want to sing and learn to sing it better. Like you learn some basic music theory, you learn the names of the notes, and just some basic level things. Good posture, good tone quality, different ways that you can use your voice.
I might have to test out my singing skills and sign up for the class.
Wow. Okay, guys. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I know some of you boys cannot sing.
So to make Valentine's Day special, head over to Construction to get a wooden heart.
Oh yeah, aren't the hearts $10?
Yeah, they're $10. Be sweet and get your girl a treat. Hey Shelby, since Valentine's Day is coming up, don't you think they want to know the weather?
Yeah, let's head over to Bailey to see about next week's weather.
Thanks, guys. This week, the highs will be in the 60s with lows in the 30s. We will have morning showers today, and for the remainder of the week, it will be partly cloudy. Going into Thursday, we will see more rain chances. Now back to KP and Shelby.
Thank you, Bailey. Shelby, weather here in Mississippi sure is changing a lot.
Yeah, but our cheerleaders are heading to the warm weather in Florida pretty soon. Erin has more.
Many people only think about cheerleaders on the sidelines of the football field, but there is a lot more involved in THS Coed Cheer. Next Friday, they will be competing at UCA Nationals in Orlando, Florida. To compete at Nationals, Coach Whaler explains that they had to compete at a regional competition in order to receive an invitation to go to Nationals. Not only does it take hard work to get to the national level, it is also a great opportunity for the team.
It's a big deal for them. They're going to be competing against and alongside of some of the best in the nation. I want them to actually see what that hard work really looks like and what a true athletic cheerleader can be and what they can be.
The cheer team has been preparing for Nationals the entire season. The cheerleaders have been practicing fourth block and after school to ensure that they are ready for competition. Ella Kate London has been a varsity cheerleader for 2 years and is excited for competition.
We're practicing every day. We are conditioning. We are getting ourselves stronger. We're building up stamina, and just to go through routine full out for 3 minutes and not get tired.
Sounds like the team is putting in a lot of hard work this year. Sarah Kate, a senior on the team, explains how repetition creates a perfect routine.
We are just running our routine full out, and then if stuff doesn't hit, then we go in and we focus more on that section to make sure everything looks perfect.
As you can see, these cheerleaders are definitely athletes. Coach Wheeler describes the challenges both the team and the coaches face in building a successful team.
Hardest part is getting athletes to buy in and getting them to actually want to perform the skill, to want to push their bodies, to want to be an athlete, because I think the stigma is that cheerleaders aren't athletes, and so people really just look to them as kind of like a figurine more than what they really are.
Even though it's challenging to overcome the idea that cheerleaders are not athletes, Sarah Kate explains how rewarding it really is.
My favorite part of cheer is the family, because it's like our second family, and we're all really close, and we just get along really well, and I consider them my second family, and that's probably my favorite part.
Sounds like cheer is a lot of hard work and a lot of fun. Their routine looks great, and they're ready for competition next Friday. You can preview their routine Tuesday night, February 4th at 7:30 in the Wood Floor Gym. Go support the team that always supports you. Make sure to wish them good luck and safe travels before they leave for Orlando Wednesday. Go Wave! I'm Erin Hendricks, WTHS News.
Since cheer is preparing for competition, I think it's time for us to cheer on our own sports teams.
Will and Maya can tell us more on sports this week.
Welcome back to this week's sports. I'm Maya Vance.
And I'm Will Sandroni. It's been a sad week for THS as students mourn the loss of the late NBA star Kobe Bryant.
Many students wept in disbelief of this tragic death of Kobe.
How has Kobe Bryant impacted your life today?
Well, aside from being an amazing basketball player, Kobe was a very stand-up man. He loved his family, he loved God, and he really preached that and whenever he talked. So we take that today, we quote him every single day, and we live through him.
I could see the way he pushed himself, and he never quit. He was determined.
What was going through your head the minute you found out Kobe Bryant was dead?
I thought it was fake. I did not believe it.
I was in very much so disbelief. He was very young. We had just saw him a few days at the basketball game, talked to his daughter, showing her the game.
Our hearts go out to all those affected by the crash. Tuesday, our very own basketball team faced off in a big division game against Olive Branch.
Sadly, our boys lost, but congrats to the girls for winning against Olive Branch, 62-56.
Both boys and girls will play tonight at Lewisburg and tomorrow at Shannon.
Tuesday, both girls and guys played South Haven in their first round of playoffs.
Congrats to both teams for coming out victorious and entering the second round.
Tomorrow, the girls will face off Germantown and the guys will face off Clinton at 3.
I feel really good about playoffs. I think we have a real genuine shot this year.
Played really good our first game, so I'm pretty confident in our team this year.
We're practicing every day, running a lot, doing a bunch of skill work.
We played Clinton, and we tied them earlier in the season 2-2, but that was like our 4th game of the season, and we've came a long way since then, so I think we stand a good chance.
So Maya, do you know what big event is happening this weekend?
Is it the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you're right. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Will, what are your plans for this weekend?
I plan on watching it with a couple friends. It should be a good game.
Well, I'm looking forward to eating.
We went around school asking who they thought was going to win and what their plans are for Sunday. So who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I think the 49ers are going to win.
The Chiefs.
The 49ers.
You know, I just enjoy watching the game. I'm not really sure I'm pulling for one team or the other. If I had a slight preference, maybe San Francisco.
I would probably say the 49ers after that 3rd inning.
I'm going to say the 49ers because the Chiefs are kind of bandwagon at this point.
The Chiefs.
I don't know who that I'm really rooting for, but I'd say the 49ers, though, because I like their defense.
In all honesty, I don't really watch football at all. So,
what are your plans for this weekend?
To go to St. Louis to watch the Super Bowl with my uncle.
I'm just going to go to my dad's and have a party.
I'm probably really not going to watch it, honestly.
Probably watching the Super Bowl, yeah. That's probably my only plans this weekend.
Well, I have a good friend who we traditionally get together and have a Super Bowl party, and so I'm going to be with him this weekend and his family and our wives, and we're going to do what we always do, get together and watch the game.
Absolutely nothing.
Probably going to go to my grandparents' house.
To stay in my room and pray that it ends super fast.
Tune in next week for basketball senior night.
Good luck at tomorrow's game.
Back to y'all in the studio.
Thanks, Will and Maya.
Hey, KP, have you heard about the canned food drive?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Well, future medical professionals are having a canned food drive, but Abigail can tell us more.
Thanks, KP and Shelby. During the spring season, many clubs are looking for students to help out with various activities. Here at the high school, Future Medical Professionals is looking for students to help donate food for the Hope Food Pantry. Miss Creighton is one of the teachers over FMP. She explains why this project is so important.
Well, the Hope Food Pantry is a subsidiary of the North Mississippi Medical Center, and what it is an organization that helps to collect non-perishable food items for those patients who are battling cancer. So it's very important that we relieve some of that stress and provide these items for these cancer patients.
Mary Conley Wilson is a member of this club and shares of the impacts of bringing food to the pantry.
They need to be shown love, and we can do that by bringing food to them.
Desmond Matthews is also helping out.
Students can help out by being willing to just spread the word to other students around the school, and they can bring non-perishable foods such as crackers and shelf-stable milk and peanut butter and cereal.
You can bring canned items to Coach Davis's room in H107 through February 4th. You can also help show support by wearing red on February 7th to raise awareness about cardiovascular disease to save lives. Abigail Henderson, WTHS News.
Just like future medical professionals, here at WTHS, we all have a job.
Yeah, so let's meet the staff so they can tell us what happens all in the studio.
What is your favorite part about WTHS?
My favorite part is writing the stories and being able to edit them and just putting my creativity into it every week.
What is your favorite decade and why?
My favorite decade is like the late 60s and early 70s because it's like very calm and like everybody's just relaxed and happy.
What is your favorite part about being in WTHS?
My favorite part about being in WTHS is probably just the experience I get, and I just like to be behind the camera but also be behind the scenes and edit the shows.
If you could be an animal, what would it be?
I think if I could be an animal, maybe I'd want to be a dog just because dogs are so loved, and they always get treats. So I think I'd want to be a dog.
Shh! What's that sound?
I don't hear anything.
That's the point. Let's see how our students do with the whisper challenge.
Miss Berry is the best news anchor ever.
Miss Berry is the best teacher ever. That's what it was.
Miss Berry is the best teacher ever.
I got Miss Berry is my teacher forever.
All right.
Miss Berry is my teacher forever. Miss Berry is my teacher forever.
Miss Berry is my teacher for something. I don't know what the last word was.
It was Miss Berry is the best news anchor ever.
Okay.
Too late to debate on fate. Too late to debate on fate.
Shoelace makes friends. Shoelace makes friends. Shoelace makes friends.
Shoelace mango time.
Okay. Ready? Shoelace mango tires.
Shoelace, mango, tires.
Did I say it? How'd you eat all that?
I
She
already
read the
knew.
lips. What day did the elephant roll on the watermelon?
Okay. What day do elephants swim around the swimming pool? What day do elephants swim in the swimming pool? What day do elephants swim in the swimming pool?
Okay. What all do you eat at football? What all do you eat at football? What are you doing at football?
And the actual answer was, what day did the elephant roll on the watermelon?
It sure has been a long week.
Yeah, but that's all we have here on
No! Remember the Synergy Showcase tonight and tomorrow at 6:30 in the PAC.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come out and support.
Go Wave!